Hey Sagittarius, I first of all wanted to give you a huge thank you for such an overwhelming, amazing response from all of you, because I got the most views for Sagittarius. So I want to say thank you and comments as well. Thank you for commenting and give me that chance to connect with you and thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Um, it's really interesting, Sagittarius. First of all, I want to say thank you, and that I'm very grateful for each and every one of you who has taken the time to see my videos. I just had a very interesting experience while I was doing your reading. I was actually in the middle of doing your reading just now, and I had my phone in Do Not Disturb. And then I had a friend call me right in the middle of your reading and cut my video. At first I was upset and I was like, well, I've just been working here. I was just about finished with your video too, and I feel like I need to do this. I needed to do this reading over again because of this interruption. I don't want to do a part 2 or whatever. I don't know how to do editing that well, so I was just like, you know what? Now I'm going to start over again. I was disappointed and upset at first. But then anyways, I called my friend back. We talked. I left your cards here, and at this point I come back, I'm done talking with my friend. We were talking about forgiveness and the power of forgiving. And now I come back and I look at your cards and I see a completely different story. Every time I come on here and every time I do your cards or do tarot, I always ask for guidance from spirit, higher guidance, because this is not coming from me, you guys. This is coming from a higher guidance. I talk to my spirit guides, angels, whatever you want to call them. I call them my guides because I want them to help me give you guys the correct information that I want to give you guys. And since last month I had such a strong connection with you guys, I asked for that again. So maybe by my friend calling me and so happened we talk about forgiveness. And as I recall, Sagittarius, the last time we had a conversation and did your tarot, I called it who had wronged you. And as far as I could see, there was some people that wronged you, because according to my viewers, I got a lot of you guys, and a lot of you seem to agree that someone hurt you and there was some sort of manipulation happening, some sort of abuse happening. Now look at your cards. And I totally get another story now after I talked to my friend about forgiveness. Let me just tell you a quick synopsis, a sentence from what happened to me and why we start talking about forgiveness. Basically, I just signed my divorce papers, and that's all I'm going to share with you guys. I don't like to go into detail because I don't want to take 30 minutes of my time talking about me, of your time talking about me. I'd rather talk about you. And my healing work is through you guys, through everybody, collectively, connecting with you guys. I started this YouTube channel because I wanted to help, and I wanted to help heal other people. But how can I heal other people and help other people if I cannot heal and help myself? Well, I figured I would just learn as I go. And that's kind of why I started doing this. I want to reach out to people. I tirelessly while I was going through my scenario, my situation, would be going through tarot readers and talking to them, or not talking to them talking to me and helping me out. Now that I'm done, I want to return the favor because I know how to do tarot. Not so well because I know I can work on it. But that's basically the quick synopsis summary of why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I feel like this connection of ours is pretty strong. I feel like I really understood what you guys were going through last month because it happened to me. Someone had wronged me. And I think that's why I did your reading so well. And I think that's why I got the reception, if I can talk. That's why I got such good reception from you guys. So, without further ado, I'm not going to go anymore. I'm not going to blab anymore. I'm going to go into your reading. So I left the cards as is. I didn't want to do the reading over again. I wanted to go back and reinterpret these cards, I think, the way that they're meant to because of my interruption. I do not believe in coincidence. So that's all I'm going to say. As far as your underlying energy goes, you had the Hangman. What does this mean? Sagittarius, there is a time where, after all it's said and done, you're left to do healing work for yourself because everything happens for you, not to you. There is a lesson, underlining lesson from all of what has happened to you, and you have to learn. The Hangman is all about spiritual ascension, growth, and a time for reconsideration and a time for it's a pause right now. And when there's a pause, that's time for you to take this time to think about things and really think about them. What they mean to you, why it happened to you, and what you learned from it. That's what the Hangman is for. It's part of the major arcana, and it's a very, very big. It's a very, very meaningful card. Not only does it mean delays, limbo, things set in no momentum, it's a time for you to pause and reflect. When I asked, can you please clarify the Hangman for me, I got the Page of Pentacles, which means things coming to fruition, seeds you have planted, and you see what comes of them, what grows, what you put your time and effort into. You need to take this time, all that energy that you had, all that anger, all that bitterness, all those negative emotions, transmute those energies, please, and put it to yourself. Replace and release those. Release it. Take the time now to release all those negative energies and replace it with love. Put love. Don't just leave it there. Don't just release it and let it go and not put anything back. You need to put love back. Because what's going to happen is, if you do this, Sagittarius, the universe will be very receptive to you. Just like you were receptive to me, the universe will be very receptive to you if you release and replace with love. The universe will give you more love, because that's how the universe works. It's the law of attraction. Like attracts like. What you are is what What you are is what you get. If you give yourself love, more love comes to you. You will get an offer, Sagittarius. You will get a love offer, a work offer. But that first has to come within you first. Things have to change in you first in order to get this. Okay? Are you guys ready for this? Ace of Swords with the Justice card. New ideas, new things coming into your life. New. Ace, beginnings, new beginnings. Ace, new beginnings, new things, new ideas. Truth comes out. Justice is served. Don't worry about people who have hurt you. The people that I was talking about in the last month's video of who wronged you, who did you wrong. Let the universe put them in their place. You worry about you, Sagittarius. You worry about yourself because you have good things coming for you. Don't put your energy and time into people that no longer serve you. And not only that, not only have the honor of being in your life anymore. This is people, places, or things. The obstacle, though, is you might have a lot of things going on in your head right now. You might be like, well, this, this happened to me. This is, this person really hurt me. This person did this to me, XYZ, but this, all of this is like negative thoughts. It's up to you, Sagittarius, if you want to cut this out and be logical. Use your head and say, thoughts are just thoughts. What's in the past is in the past, Sagittarius. I see a lot of swords for you, and that means you're done with this. Basically, look at this. Look at this. Swords, swords, swords. You're done. You're moving on. You've got better things to do, better places to be, better people to meet. You have to first let go of this old energy, though. You have to let this go. I know how you guys can be. I know you guys can be very stubborn. But do you want this new life? Do you want this? That's up to you. That is the only obstacle I see for you this month in April, is these negative thoughts. But this, but this, but that, but that, but this, but that. Don't let this get to you. Thoughts are just thoughts, and what's in the past is in the past. You cannot change the past anymore, can we? We can't. We can only change what's in the future. We can only change what's in store. Like, we can only change ourselves, and we can change our potential outcome. And that's what tarot is all about. It shows you what direction you're taking, which direction you're going, and which direction you should take in order to get the potential outcome you want to get. So that's all I'm trying to help you out with, guys. Because the potential outcome is spiritual ascension, the Hierophant, along with the World card. If you finally decide to let this go and let these new things come in, you'll finally get and reach a completion. You'll be finished with this. Libra got the same cards, almost basically the same cards. They got the World card too. They learned their lesson. They're ready to end this old cycle, this old thing, this old habits, this old behavior, and we're done. Their World card is like completion, completely done. It's the end of the Arcana, major Arcana cards. And that is so powerful, being the last card for you guys, and it happens to be the World card. Balance for all. Justice is served. Don't worry about them. Worry about you. This is happiness. This is you being happy with what you are and what you have become out of all this. Bottom of the deck is Death card. And what came up before, the Nine of Pentacles. So, endings, new beginnings. It's up to you if you want to leave this stuff. You want to carry it with you? You can. You can still have endings and beginnings, but it's up to you if you want to carry all this with you. You might ruin your new chances, though. You might ruin your new beginnings because not willing to forgive. That shows. It shows in your face. It shows energy doesn't lie. And energy is all around us. People, animals. We all have our energy, and we all know how to use it. Some very well. So, please take what I said into consideration. This is a very, very deep reading for me to do, but I think now I get it. And I feel like we're kind of going through the same things, even though I don't know how, but we are. I don't have any Sagittarius placements in my chart, but I still understand what you guys are going through, because I know what it feels like to have someone wronged you. I do know that. But they're gone, right? They're done. They're in the past for a reason. Don't worry about what they're doing anymore. Just worry about you and your new life and what the universe wants to give you. Let it love you back. Love yourself so the universe can love you. Alright guys, Sagittarius. This is an amazing reading, and I do think you guys are growing so much spiritually this month, this April. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you again. Thank you again. And I didn't want this reading to let you down, because you guys did so well for me, and yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm very grateful for you. And I will see you guys next time. Please comment and share, like, subscribe. Thank you again for coming back, for those of you who are returning, and thank you for those who are new newcomers, new members. Thank you guys.